Let's ride.
Yes, sir. We're back again.
How's it going, buddy?
Oh, you know, we're just riding.
We're riding. Week 8 bets for you coming up in your grill here. Last week we both went 3-2.
Yes.
I lost a lot of money because all my money was in the Packers. So like I won every bet, and then I had 2 bets in the Packers for the show, and then 4 bets in real life. Lost them all.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Packers. Fuck you, Aaron Rodgers. Whatever.
5.
I'm 24-15 on the year, crushing ass. Haven't had a losing week. Cap 17-19-1.
Struggling
Still not
a bit.
terrible. I
Well,
mean, that's struggling though. I mean, with the juice, yeah, you're hurting, but
yeah, it was that 1 in 5 week.
we
The
we
one
yet
week
to have a losing.
Yeah.
Maybe we lost that week because of 1 in 5. Sorry. All right, let's get it going here. I only have 1 game.
Oh, really?
I have 4 props. You only have 1 prop.
So we're getting
4
back to
games. I don't
basics
know
here.
it.
We're
Yeah,
getting back.
back
This
to
is
what
like
we do.
week 8, spooky 8. It
Yeah.
might be one of our
Should
better
be good.
weeks.
I'll
Yeah.
start with my first bet here. Trevor Lawrence rushing yards. What do you think it's at?
Trevor Lawrence's
It's
rushing
against.
yards
It's against the
is-
Broncos with a good pass rush.
For you to bet it, I'm going to guess it's 16.5.
12.5.
12.5. Wow.
Pretty low.
Because I was going to think it was like 18, 19.
12.5. Now he only had 3. He's had a couple games with like 3 or 4. He's also had games in the 30s.
Yeah.
So we know he's mobile. And here's the difference. This is why I'm betting it. Is I feel like with ETN now as a full-time guy, they're more likely to run some RPOs,
Sure.
right?
Yeah,
With
yeah,
that. So
yeah.
there you go. All it needs 1
Yeah.
RPO, 8 yards. Give me another scramble on 3rd down.
He does
Got
score a
the
lot of
bet.
rushing touchdowns, too.
Right.
So he's part of the
Yeah,
running game.
He is.
I
So
like
there
that
you go.
one.
And they need this game really bad.
Yeah.
Especially with Denver's pass rush, right? Like,
Yeah.
you're going to be off schedule, run it.
Sure. So my first one, it's of course on the Raiders. I was between the -1, the Raiders -1, or the under 49.5. I'm going with the under 49.5, just for the total. I'm still a big believer in the Saints' defense. I think the Raiders tend to struggle to score. Apparently, Devontae Adams has a really bad flu. Matt Collins is always beat up a little bit. Waller's coming off.
right?
Yeah, it's the way the Raiders have been running it. I think they're going to continue to do that, and I don't think they're going to be as effective as they were last week. So I see a kind of a ground and pound, just a drag them out game. I expect the Raiders to win, but I really think it's going under 49.5.
All right, second bet for me. Dawson Knox, receiving yards. 33.5.
I like that.
Give me that over.
Yeah.
Give me that over. Obviously, we don't do unders.
Yeah.
Even though you just did an under.
Yeah.
Wow!
Yeah.
Over.
Yeah.
Over 33.5. Bill's coming off a bye. He's been beat up all year.
He's finally getting
He's
healthy.
finally
Yeah.
healthy. He is still the 3rd cog in that offense. He hasn't played well this year. I know he had a touchdown last week that he played, but I expect him to have 60 yards receiving this game. So
And Lawrence was 12.5.
12.5. Yep. I know you
Okay.
love my bets. You write them down so you can
Yeah.
bet them.
Yep. Next one I have is I'm taking the Niners money line against the Rams because they were -1 or 2, like 1.5, I think.
-1. Yep.
So yeah, I saw it at -117 money line.
Yeah,
I'm not
same
going
thing.
to mess with that because there seems to be so many missed extra points.
Yeah, could be a
and
1
2-point conversions, all that. So I'll take the Niners money line. I'll just keep fading the Rams. It seems to be working. Niners have lost 2 in a row.
Not really. You're 17-19. So
Well, most of those wins are the Rams, and then one of my other future bets here. But yeah, so no, I like the Niners not to lose 3 in a row. And
All right.
take control of the division here.
all right, my third prop here: CD cross-dresser Lamb,
Yeah,
69.5 yards. Over that all day.
it's pretty
Their
nice
secondary is poo. I know game script doesn't necessarily favor it, but he still had 4 for 60 last week or whatever
Yeah.
in a bad game. He's the number 1 option. He's going to get 9 targets. Dak's going to hit him with a big play here. I feel like if he misses it, he gets 60. If he hits it, he might get 100. So.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, no, I like because he's peppered with targets for
Yep,
sure.
he's
That's
going to
good
get
one.
him.
Yeah.
And Zeke's out, so they just said Tony Pollard, which
Yeah,
also
yeah.
you're not going to give Pollard 30 touches. You
No.
might give the 2 combined 30 touches.
Sure.
Zeke out, a little
Yeah.
more passing heavy.
Schultz might actually get some play.
Yeah.
So I was between taking the Giants, they're at the Seahawks, plus the 3 points, or taking a money line because this is super
Yeah, but
disrespectful.
the 3 is nice.
Yeah, so I'll take the security of the 3. The Seahawks are still kind of a enigma, I suppose. So Giants plus 3. I'll take the 5-1 team against they're 4-3, but I think the overrated Seahawks. I think that the Seahawks came out, had a lot of energy to prove things early in the season, and I think it's going to start to taper
Yeah,
out a little
DK's
bit.
out. That
Yeah.
hurts.
Yeah.
All right, give me your next one here because my next 2 are kind of a package deal.
Sure. Speaking of package,
Whoa!
the Packers.
Ah!
Packers plus 11. Well, say it on the preview. get Rodgers plus 11. Like that's normally what you see from a tease.
Right.
I
lose the game by
I
two
would
scores and win
argue
the
to
match.
venture. Obviously, I don't have these stats in front of me, but I doubt that Rodgers ever been this big since probably his rookie year.
Right.
This big of a underdog. And I don't care if it's against Buffalo.
Do you think there's a chance they win the game?
Yeah.
Well, obviously there's always a chance, but like, what do you think?
Well, when you have Rodgers, yeah, I mean, I think it's probably 33%.
Wow, well,
Yeah.
that's good.
Well,
That means there's a 70% chance to cover.
Oh yeah, I think it's a higher. Yeah, it's obviously I'm betting on, so I think it's a pretty good chance.
All right, my two that are kind of paired together. I'll give you the prop first, which will obviously give away my game thing. But the prop is Jonathan Taylor rushing and receiving yards, 88.5. This is against the Commanders.
Yeah.
I know they have a decent front seven and all that, right? But Jonathan Taylor, I think he had 51 plus 20. He had like 78 last week coming back from injury. They got Nyheim Hines involved a lot game script wise.
Mm-hmm.
He's back healthy this game more so than he was. He has not done shit this year.
Yeah.
He can do this in one run, as we know.
Yeah.
He's a beast.
Yeah.
I don't believe in Washington. And the rushing receiving thing, they had to say he had 7 catches last week. So they are willing to throw, and this is with Matt Ryan, but the difference is now with a young quarterback, what are they going to do? Lean on the running game.
I like it. No, I really like it.
You like all my bets because my bets are good caps.
Yeah.
And then I'm pairing this with the Colts minus 2.5 at home. I know you got the new quarterback here, but like we said on the preview show, can't be any worse than Matt Ryan. They're at home, not even laying a field goal against Heineke with Dotson out. I mean, I'm pretty sure Logan Thomas is probably still out. They don't got much there. Colts are at home. They're a culture team. They have good defense, like definitely more at home. An opportunistic defense, I guess is what I call them. And I think they're getting back to the running game here, and I think they kind of beat them by 10, and I think Jonathan Taylor has 140 yards.
I like that, yeah, because it seems like JT, he's due for one of his 50 or 60 yard runs.
He hasn't had any of that.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, he's been hurt. And
I'm betting on that.
No, I like that.
I'm going to go 5-0 this week.
I think I am as well, because my grand finale here is A.J. Brown over 66.5 receiving yards.
Oh.
Because he's playing the Pittsburgh Steelers.
You do it every week?
Not every. I haven't done it every week, but I will continue until it doesn't hit.
Mm-hmm.
It's I also like Smith at 55.5, but
doing both. You're doing both. You're going to hit one for sure. Right?
Yeah, but then I'm just losing the juice, so it's not.
You might hit them both though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're not losing them both, right?
I did it when the Jets played the. I took Garrett Wilson and Legendmore. But no, I'll take AJ Brown. I mean, he's hit this number when I was looking. I think like 5 out of 6 last games or something like that, or something like that. Either way, he's done it more times than not, and 70 yards doesn't seem like that much.
All right.
So
I like our bets. All right, go through yours real quick.
Yep.
Come on, you're the one that listens to this. Yeah.
The Raiders. I'm taking the Raiders and Saints under 49.5. I'm taking the Niners money line at Rams. I'll take the Giants +3 at Seahawks. I'll take the Packers. Damn, I have a lot of road guys, road dogs. I'll take the Packers +11 at Buffalo. And then old A.J. Brown over 66.5 receiving yards against the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Road guys. I love guys.
Road
that
guys.
You know, they're trying to get a hitchhike.
Sure.
I pick them up and then.
Oh, I didn't know that was a hobby of yours.
Well, if I was in the 70s, it would be.
Next story time with Rob.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, the guy I picked up off Route 64.
The hairiest asshole I've ever seen was.
All right, my bets here. Trevor Lawrence over 12.5 rushing yards. I have Dawson Knox over 33.5 receiving yards. Cross-dresser Lamb over 69.5, which is ideal because it's 69. Cross-dresser.
That's a real nice bet.
He can do both ways.
That's a nice bet.
69.5. Jonathan Taylor, JT, as they call him, over 88.5 rushing and receiving yards. I believe he gets that just rushing.
Sure.
Helps to have the extra, the combo there.
Yeah.
And Colts -2.5 to pair with that.
Like
we love our bets. We love you. I love you. We all love each other. Rob Squared.
There.